So from your menu screen, you're going to press the back button, and you're going to press the cleaning icon. Again, that's the hand with the washing. When the screen comes up, it'll give you the option of Zone 1 or Zone 2. We're going to do the Zone 2 weekly cleaning. Just so you know, there's a note on here, failure to complete Zone 2 cleaning in its entirety will not reset the Zone 2 cleaning timer and will require the process to be repeated. So again, this is a process that has to be done every 7 days. It will give you an 8-hour warning that you can click away if you're in the middle of a shift or something. And but after that 8 hours, it will lock you out until you do the weekly cleaning. So we're going to page down. And again, we don't want to press the back button, because if you press the back button, it's going to make you start all over again. So just make sure you use your up and down arrows. So this tells us all the supplies that we need: clean towels, spray cleaner, spray sanitizer, cleaning cups, cleaning buckets, splash shield, and cleaning manifold. So we've got all those supplies over here. You can see our buckets 1, 2, and 3. This is our splash shield right here. We'll show you how to use that in a second. This is what we call the cleaning manifold. So you'll need this. We're going to start out with our 3 buckets, 1, 2, and 3. Bucket 1 is for wash. Bucket 2 is for rinse water. And bucket 3 is for sanitizer. You want to make sure when you fill your buckets up that you fill it to about this rim. I'm going to go ahead and fill out bucket number 1. For this bucket, you just want to use your approved your approved cleaner. It could be soap, this kind of soap, dish soap, or you can use the kind of dish soap that you use for your 3-compartment sink. Just a tip: if you're going to use regular dish soap, fill your bucket about halfway, and then you'll put your soap in probably just about 3 or 4 drops. On bucket number 2, this is just plain warm rinse water. And then bucket number 3 is for approved sanitizer. So whatever sanitizer you might use in your store, you'll fill the bucket about halfway and then add a packet in, or you can use the sanitizer from your 3-compartment sink. So for our demonstration, we're going to use 2 packets of K5 sanitizer with our water. There's about half of the water in here, so we're going to fill the bucket up the rest of the way. Okay, so we've got all of our supplies over here. We've got our 3 cleaning buckets labeled 1, 2, and 3. We've got the splash shield, which we'll show you how to use in just a second. This is the cleaning manifold right here. We've got our cleaning cups, our spray cleaner and sanitizer, and clean towels. We've also got the blue brush that we'll use a little bit later. Okay, so we're going to move down to the next screen. This just tells us we need approved detergent and sanitizer, which are already in our buckets. So now this screen is telling us how to fill our buckets, which we've already done. So you've got a wash bucket, number 1, again, clean rinse water at number 2, and sanitizer at number 3. Just a tip, it also tells us that we need to fill our cleaning cups with detergent and sanitizer. So we've already got sanitizer and detergent in here, so we're just going to dip our cups in the bucket. So we need 2 wash. So 2 from the wash bucket and 2 from the sanitizer bucket. Okay, we're going to page down. Okay, so this screen is for washing instructions, so we're going to get ready to clean the machine. It's telling us to remove the grate from the center dispense area. That's right here, just lifts up. We're going to take that to the sink. And then we're gonna install the splash shield. So you want the open part to the back of the dispense area. It's gonna fit right down in there and just sit. Okay, so next we're going to remove the product holders from the cabinet. We're just going to put them on this cart here. Okay, so now we're going to take our product to refrigerated storage. So if we have a walk-in, we're just going to take this cart and roll it into the walk-in while we complete the cleaning. If not, you can take these individual bins and put them in a reach-in. Okay, so we're going to page down. We're going to spray and wipe each bib connector and area with cleaner. So we're going to use our spray cleaner. And we're just going to spray each white nozzle here. And then we're going to wipe the actual white nozzle itself and then the little metal piece underneath. Okay, so now we're going to clean or sanitize our bib connectors. And this is a very important part of the cleaning process. Just a tip, if we don't do this well, we're going to contaminate our hoses, and then the whole cleaning process is going to be contaminated. With our manifold, and we're going to connect a cleaning hose to each bib connector. So this cleaning manifold has 4 long hoses and 4 shorter hoses. We're going to use the 4 longer hoses for the top 4 connectors. And this tube just slides right on the white nozzle. You want to make sure that you get it connected all the way to the back. Just push until it won't go anymore. And then we're going to place our cleaning manifold in the cleaning bucket number 1. So scoot the bucket as close to the cabinet as you can. And then we want to make sure that that silver part of the manifold goes all the way to the bottom of the bucket. So as you'll see, there's a washing process time on here. Each product nozzle is cleaned for 30 seconds, so you'll see that count down. And after it's completed, it will turn green and it will tell you that it's been washed. After all 8 slots are complete, we'll move on to the next step. Manifold up. Let the water drain out as much as we can. We're going to switch buckets here, so we'll move bucket number 1 out of the way. And move bucket number 2 in place. Just a tip, as you'll see, I lost a couple of my tubes. That can happen if you pull on the manifold too hard. So before you press the green check, just make sure that all of your tubes are still connected. Okay, so we're done with the sanitizing, but you'll notice we still have all 8 green bars here. So there is a sanitized hold time. It's 1 minute and 20 seconds. So it's just going to hold the sanitizer in the line, and you'll see it count down down. It's at 1 minute and 8 seconds right now. It's going to count down to 0 before we move on to the next step. Okay, so now we're at the purging part. So we're going to disconnect the cleaning hoses from the product nozzles, and then we'll press the green check. So just a tip when you get down here, if you go all the way to the nozzle and you kind of pinch the hose, you won't get water that splashes down. It's a little bit easier. So we're just going to remove all these, and then we'll move the bucket and the cleaning manifold out of the way. And then we're going to press the green check. Okay, so now it's time to reinstall our product slots. So we've retrieved our product from the refrigerated storage, and now we're going to reinstall each product into the correct slot. So they're all numbered, so we know which slot they go back in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left side, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 on the right side. Reinstall the dispense crate. We're going to page down. We're going to place a large cup under the dispense nozzles and press the green check. So just in case some product comes out and land in the cup. Remove and dispose the large cup with primed product and press the green check. Okay, so we're moving on to the second section of Zone 2 cleaning. So we've completed the cleaning for the base part of the cabinet. So now we're going to do the top part, which, if you're familiar with the daily clean, this is basically the daily cleaning portion of the Zone 2 cleaning. So we're going to remove the grate from the blender stations. So lift up the door, and this grate just pulls straight out. So we're going to do that for both sides. Take it to the sink. Now we're going to spray all surfaces inside the blender station with cleaning solution, wiping with a cleaning cloth. So we've got our spray cleaner here and our cleaning cloth. Lift the door up, and we're just going to spray inside, making sure that we hit all surfaces, including underneath the blender cap. Do that for both sides. And then we're going to wipe inside the walls, and then we want to make sure that we get this cleaning block and rinse nozzle back here really good. So we're going to give that a good clean. And then we're going to clean under the blender cap. Just be very careful because there is a blade under there. Okay, do that for both sides. Okay, we're going to page down. Repeat for the other side. So dispense area cleaning. Again, we're going to take our cleaning solution and we're going to spray in the dispense area, making sure that we get the rinse nozzle or the dispense nozzles as well. And then we'll wipe down this area. We're going to page down. Thoroughly spraying each individual dispense nozzle. So we sprayed it already, and we're just going to make sure that we wipe each nozzle. So kind of put your finger in the towel like this. The dispense area, if you bend down, you'll see 8 nozzles. Just make sure that you go around in a circle and clean each one of those nozzles. that's where the product comes out, so it's very important that we make sure and get that area clean. Okay, page down. So now we're going to clean a little bit more of the blender station. The slides have come down as you see. We're going to take the doors off. So to take the door off, we're just going to pull up a little bit, pinch at the bottom, and pull straight down. We'll do that for both sides. Page down. And now we're going to spray our cleaner at the top here. So along each one of these rods and shafts. And then we're going to pull up our blender cap and spray underneath as well. We'll do that for both sides. And then we're going to clean really well. So with our rag, we want to make sure that we clean each one of these rods here, along with the shaft and the blender cap. And underneath, as well as on the blade housing. We'll do that for both sides. Okay. Now we're going to spray with sanitizer. So the same way that we did before with the wash solution, we want to make sure that we lift up the cap. Spray in that area as well. Okay, now we're going to page down. Repeat for other side. Now we're going to take the grates to the sink. We've already brought them to the sink, so we're going to wash those. We just want to make sure that we don't put them in a dishwasher. So we've washed those. And we're going to page down, and we're going to reinstall. So we're going to reinstall the blender grates. And reinstall the blender doors. We're just going to push the channels here, and the door should fall freely. Page down. So the slide is going to come back up. It's going to ask us to put our cleaning cups with our wash solution in. So you remember in the beginning we took our cleaning cups and we filled them from our wash bucket. So we're just going to put those in each blender station. We're going to press the green check. The blender housing is going to come down and wash in that solution. And then you'll notice once we take the cleaning cups out, it tells us to remove the cup. It's going to automatically rinse that wash off of the blender station. Then it's going to tell us to take our sanitizer cups and put those into the blender station. So put the cleaning cups with the sanitizer in. We're going to press the green check. The blade's going to come down, sanitize itself in the sanitizer solution. And then we're going to remove the cup. We're just going to let that sanitizer air dry. So now we're going to take our sanitizer again and just spray the inside of the blender station again, just to make sure that everything's sanitized. We're not going to wipe it this time, we're just going to let it air dry. Page down. So now we're going to sanitize the dispense area. So remember we cleaned these areas before. So we're going to spray sanitizer, but we're not going to wipe. We're just going to let it air dry. So again, making sure that we get each nozzle up there. and then we're going to press the green check. And that tells us that Zone 2 has been completed. So the unit will need to be cleaned again in 7 days. We're going to take all of our supplies that we have over here, put the buckets together so that everything's together the next time we go to wash, and we'll have to do that again in 7 days.